Alright, so getting right into it, from right to left, we have salt, pepper, onion powder, roasted garlic, the god adobo, and some better bouillon. We will be using this once the chicken is done to make a sauce for our meal. And, of course, we also have some olive oil to put in the pan because we don't want our chicken sticking. So first things first, we need to clean this chicken up and cut off all this white stuff on it. So let's get right into this. After the first breast is done, we will skip into butterflying the breast because y'all don't need to see all this. This way we are making 2 meals, one for dinner and one for lunch tomorrow. I know it looks like I'm struggling a bit, but we can hopefully chalk this up to just me being on camera. Also, at the same time off screen, we have a pan heating up because you don't want to put your meat on a cold pan. Just something I was told by someone who can cook way better than I can. And also, my beautiful assistant is prepping some rice on the other side of the kitchen for our side that we will be having with our dinner. Here I am just throwing the chicken on the pan since the pan is warm enough now. And I'll leave this to my assistant to start spicing while I go and do some dishes. So here my assistant takes over, doing what she does best, spicing up my life. And even though we showed all the spices in the beginning, she's just showing you each one that she grabs as she's using it. We like using cracked black pepper on our food like this. Gives it a nice look. A little trouble with the camera focusing, but you know, this is our first video, so don't expect too much. And right here, she's just showing you again the adobo, and it also comes with cumin. There's also salt in the adobo already, so you don't have to salt up extra salt on there. But once you get a taste for it, you spice your food up the way you want to spice your food up. Nobody's gonna judge you. Here we go with a little time lapse. Apologize for the sound, but this being the first time we've really done this, we're not the best. So flip the chicken over. She'll spice up the other side. I'll sit here and, watch it while we're just chatting, spending time in the kitchen. Once the chicken gets to a point where you feel like it's going to be done rather soon, I'm going to take some of the bouillon that we have, and I'm going to take half a cup of water, put it in the microwave to get it nice and hot, because you want the bouillon to break down and mix in with the water. As you can see, I pulled it out here. It's got nice steam on it. Go ahead and put a 1/4 tablespoon of bouillon in the water with it. Give it a nice stir. Now also be careful here, because you may not be able to notice, but when I pull the water into the pan, I actually almost burn my knuckles a little bit, so always stay safe. grab me a spatula, because once this is in there, we want to keep stirring it because we don't want this to sit, because you don't want it to like burn with the pan. We want to just keep mixing it around, and all that stuff you saw stuck on the pan is actually going to come off the pan and mix in with the water. And then once that reduces down, oh, it's going to have such a delicious sauce, like I'm trying to tell you. We did this without this before, and once our roommates were like, no, you know, try this bouillon and put it in here like this. Like level 10 on the chicken. It went up so high. It was so great. And again, here's another time lapse with the sound. I apologize, but you know, we're doing what we can. And then we'll cut to a shot of my assistant adding some butter to the rice. Make it all nice and tasty. And once she's done plating everything, I come in with the sauce we made. You know, just lather everything up, give it a nice look.
And that's how the Joneses do their chicken.